Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. This is Kia and you're watching Virtual Accent. Alright, so this is my weekly check-in number 2 of May, and I'll just go ahead and get started. We'll be doing from May 11th to May 17th. And I think this will be a fairly quick video because I didn't have too many transactions this week and I don't have that much to unstuff. The first day was the 11th and I had a gas transaction. So this transaction was for $50 and this was just at a sundew. The next day of transactions was on the 15th and this was for sinking funds. Alright, so all of these are from Walmart. The first one came out of the household category and I spent $8.55 on household items. The next one came out of my category and I spent $10.14 and that was just on some clothing. And then for my 2-year-old Mason, I got him some shoes and spent $19.75. And last, I got my oldest son Kobe, who is 10 years old, who was actually on my video last week for my cash stuffing. So if y'all haven't seen that video, make sure you check it out and check out his channel if you guys do have children and they like toy reviews. Yeah, definitely check out Kobe's toy box. But on this transaction, I spent $21.89 and that was just on some clothing for him as well. And that was it on the 15th. On the 16th, I had a gas transaction. This one was also at Sundew and I spent $9. And this $9 came from rollover money from my grocery bill. I had $9 left over and I just decided to roll it over because I don't think I need it anymore for this month right now. So I rolled that over to gas this week and used it that day. I had one sinking fund. So this transaction was very small. It was for my 2-year-old and I just got him some hair gel for his hair because he does have long hair. And I spent $1.81 on that. And this was at a beauty supply store called Missy's Beauty. And I'm just going to put Missy. And that was it on the 16th. And then the last day of transactions was a sinking funds transaction on the 17th. And I just had one of those. This transaction came out of my car envelope, my car maintenance envelope. And I spent $68.46 on an oil change. Much needed oil change. And this was at this place called Shell. And guys, that is all of my transactions for the week. So as y'all can see, I do have 3 no spend days this week. That is super good. So we're going to go ahead and move on to our weekly check-in worksheet. Alright, so this is unstuffing. Okay, can you focus here? Okay. So the only cash envelope I actually spent money on was gas. So I'm going to go ahead and put that I didn't spend anything for spending and nothing for takeout. Spending, I had 2 transactions, one for $50 and one for $9. So that was $59. All I had in my envelope was $59, so it should be empty, as well as the other envelopes. Unbudgeted, I actually forgot to let you guys know, so I'm going to flip back over to my calendar. So this week, the only unbudgeted transaction was on the 16th, and that was for my son Mason, which was the Missy, or the beauty supply store, when I went and got his gel for his hair. That was actually unbudgeted, so that's what that was. So that was $2 unbudgeted. My red pen. Alright, so moving on to remaining. I had $37 remaining for spending. Didn't spend anything, so I still have $37. I had $150 remaining for gas, and I spent $59. That's $150, subtract $59. So I now have $91 remaining. And then with takeout, I had $50 remaining, and I didn't spend anything, so I still have $50. Y'all have been doing so good with takeout. Like, I'm so impressed. Don't get me wrong, I have been eating out. It's just my fiance has been paying for it, which I still haven't really been eating out much. Alright, so the only cash envelope we will be unstuffing today is gas. And I will be taking out $59, which should be everything inside of it. 50, 55, 57, 59. Get my cash tray. Alright, so I think I'm going to put the 2s there, and the 5, and the 50. Alright, so spending is empty. Gas is empty. Takeout. Wait a minute, that's wrong. Okay, so I didn't spend anything with takeout, so I should still have the $10 in there. Alright, got a little carried away. So $10 should be in takeout, which there is. So Buffer has $1. I didn't actually, I keep forgetting about Buffer, you guys. Like every time I make a transaction, I go over. I always forget I have Buffer, so I'm actually gonna just save that Buffer for next week. So that unbudget would actually been $1, but I forgot, so I'm not gonna go in the book and change it and all that good stuff. So I'm just keep that Buffer money for next week. Yeah, so let's go ahead and unstuff these bills right quick before we go on to our sinking funds. All right, so this week I do have a couple to unstuff. I have Epidemic Sound, I have Netflix, I have The Rental, I have Gym. So I have 4 to unstuff. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. All right, so here is my bills. And the first one will be unstuffing is Epidemic Sound. So Epidemic Sound is the music I use in my YouTube videos, and I spent $15. So I'm gonna just take that out. The next one will be unstuffing is Netflix, and it was $17 for Netflix. That's 10, 15, and 17. And then we'll be unstuffing my rental, which is $202. So it's 2 100s and a $2 bill. The last one we'll be unstuffing is Gym, and it should be $23, I believe. Yeah, so that was $23. Go ahead and move this down. So it was a 20, a 2, and a 1. So I don't have any room for my 1. So just gonna set her right there. And that is it for my bill. Alright, so I'm gonna replace these 2s with 1s. 2, 4, 6, 8. Well, I'll just use a 10. So there's $10 worth of 2s here, so I'm just going to replace that with a $10 bill. Alright, so there's the 10, and we can go ahead and put the 1 back. Alright, so now let's move on to unstuffing our sinking funds. Alright, so unstuffing my sinking funds, we are going to be unstuffing. I'm just going to unstuff in order of what I have written in the book here. So just go to my son Kobe's envelope, and I have to unstuff his 1 transaction of $22. So that's 10, 20, and 2 1s. So it's 2 10s and 2 1s. So you should now have $18. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. Alright, so moving on to my son Mason. He had 2 transactions, one for $20 and then one for $2. I already know that $2 is unbudgeted, so we're just going to remove the $20. That's all that he has in there. Alright, moving on to my envelope. Alright, so in my envelope, I had 1 transaction for $11. I do believe that it's all that is in there, which is right. So it will be empty. Then we have household. So household had 1 transaction as well, and that was for $9. That's a 5, 1, 2, 3, and 4 1s. So household now has $1. Alright, that's it in this binder. Last but not least, in this binder, I have to unstuff my car stuff, aka car maintenance envelope. So I do want to let you guys know that I did take $100 out of vacation and put it into my car maintenance because I just got an oil change, but I have other minor things I need to fix with my car. Again, you guys, it is always something with my car, but I really need to fix. It's been messed up for so long, you guys. Like it's something that I think I need a new caliber. I think that's what it is, because when it's almost like the brakes stick. Like when I'm trying to go, like I do to press the gas, and it's like the car's trying to like stop at the same time, like the brakes get stuck. I think it's called a caliber, but yeah, it's been like that for weeks, and I just, like, you can smell it burning. Like, I just can't. Not with me and my kids in the car, you know. So I was like, you know what? I have to take money out of an envelope. This is just life, you know. This is what I don't want to do with budgeting and doing this whole cash envelope system. This is something I don't want to have to do, but sometimes I have to, you know. If it gets to the point where I have to take it out, I will take it out. Like, I'm not going to suffer, you know. So yeah, that's what I did. Took $100 out of my vacation and put it into car stuff. But I will be removing $69 this week for the oil change that I did have. Alright, so it's $69. It's 50, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, and 69. So that's 4 ones. Alright, and this total here should be 126, 120, 25, 26. So that's 126 in car. Alright, so now it's time to count up all of our expenses. It's time to count up everything. This is bills, cash envelopes, and sinking funds for this week. So we did have $2 unbudgeted this week, so I will add that to what we have. 100, 200, 250, 300, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 400, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. So that's $447. That is a total of $449 that we spent this week. So that is the end of this video, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you thumbs up this button. It helps out this channel a lot. And make sure you share it to friends and family that are having problems with budgeting. These videos, type of videos might help them out some. Yeah, so I will talk to y'all for the next video. Bye, guys.